So in just a few hours from now, the presidential nominees will meet each other for the very first time in what is expected to be the most watched presidential debate in U.S. history thus far.
Wow.
They'll be standing 6 feet apart with no audience, and mics will be muted in between questions. This could very well be one of the only times the pair will debate. So, I'm supposed to ask y'all, what do they need to bring to the stage? What do they need to put out to the American people? And how do you see this playing out?
I think Kamala has a really tough job ahead of her. I was actually at Don Lemon's book opening yesterday, and he's been doing this incredible job of just being on the ground. You've been seeing it on social media and speaking to people. People are saying that they don't know her. People are saying that they aren't going to vote, that they're going to sit on the couch. And people think that Donald Trump gave them money from the stimulus check because he had his name signed on him. So they think that economically, they were doing better under him. So I think that she needs to outline her vision for this country, which is a joyful one, which is one that moves forward. I think she can't fall into it's a plus for her that she's a former prosecutor and he's a felon. I like that matchup. But I think she can't fall into the attack mode, because then she falls into the tropes of the angry black woman, right? So she has to be careful there. And I think she also needs to explain her evolution on a number of topics. You've said, Whoopi, that it's great to evolve. That's a strength to evolve, but I think she needs to do that. And I think these are going to be difficult things for her to do, because she has a menace on the other side, someone who doesn't normally behave. And so she doesn't know what to expect.
Well, he behaves like a toddler.
Well, I didn't want to say that, but
why not? Say it.
I think she has more to lose, but also more to gain. So this New York Times Siena poll says 28% of voters want to know more about what she's for. And I think the person who will emerge the victor in this debate is the person who leaves Americans thinking, I understand your hardships and I have a plan to solve them. So she needs to approach this like a job interview. You don't talk about why the other guy isn't good for it. You talk about why you're the best person for the job. Doesn't mean she can't fact check him. Doesn't mean she can't call him out on his record, but people need to know what she's for. I think the biggest strategic error her campaign has made to date is not having her, in her own words, answer on some of the policy reversals ahead of this debate. So at one point she was for defund the police. At one point she was for cutting funding to ICE, like immigration enforcement, just to name a couple. They should have had her answer those so that when she has the biggest audience she'll ever have, she's not for the first time addressing those issues. That's something they should have gotten ahead of, because it'll inevitably come up tonight. But that said, Donald Trump, I tend to think, melts down after about 15 minutes. He can start strong, but he tends to diminish.
You're giving him more credit.
It's a 90-minute debate. It's a 90-minute debate, so there's a chance he starts strong. I pay attention to how he is in the back half of it. That's where he started getting into handicaps and golf and all that.
Well, I think the big thing is he needs to not react to his attacks, first and foremost, which she's been doing so well.
Right.
Because otherwise it puts her on a whole night of being on the defensive instead of the offensive. So don't take the bait and keep moving. I also think she can't get too caught up in all the lies. We always talk about how many are going to come at her. She has to know in advance which are going to be the most crucial ones to clarify. Or she's using her time that could define herself by defending a person we all already know. Every viewer watching will know him. And the last thing is, I think she needs to be sure that she's not defined by Donald Trump and not defined by President Biden, meaning the two bookend men on her right now. She needs to step out and make sure people know her, because that is the ranging thing, is 30% of people.
The women in the view will talk about the debate that is coming, and what do we expect from that debate? It's a powerful debate between two people. They say when two lions are fighting, two elephants are fighting, the grass is the one that will suffer, because boom, 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 boom. Who suffer, the grass will suffer. Bam, to fall on top of the grass. So they say two people, two giants. President Donald Trump, ex-president, and Vice President Harris. President Donald Trump, who is strong, who does not accept defeat. She can talk without reading nothing. She's always there. She's pushable. You have Harris, who was a persecutor, and they say it's good because President Trump is a felony, and her Vice President Harris is the one that is going to put him on the floor. to knee him where she has to knee him. According to the women, the views. So they were seeing that as a strong debate coming, and how are they preparing it? So they have to give some advice to Vice President Harris. According to them, President Donald Trump is the one that is very verbally and insult you, abusive word. So they were trying to tell President and Vice President Harris that when President Trump come on you, just sit quiet. You don't have to react. Don't follow his train. When he talks on you, you react. They will say black women, us black women, they always say we have the anger. We want to fight, we are bitter. Black people as a general are very hyper. So those say you're an angry black woman, so that they cannot do much better. So those just, you're different from President Donald Trump, you're different from President Biden, you're yourself. Many people have claimed that they don't know you. So you have to come now to make them to know you. So you have to set your own path different. You have to be a different person. So everybody was just saying their own stuff. And I believe she was watching and just listening. Yes, keep on telling me, give me all that advice for, tell me all the streak that I can win. Then I'm listening, my ears are open, and they were giving. They were giving. Whoopi said, do not, even he insult you, don't. Just focus on the tea. Just be drinking your tea. Don't respond to him. When he says, shut up, don't even answer. Just keep on giving your point, eating your point, repeating over and over. Let the people understand you. Repeating over and over. Hey, guess what happened? President and Vice President Harris was there watching. Whoopi was saying that she was watching. She followed the views. She was watching. She was preparing. And President Donald Trump was just there. Who is that black woman? A woman, a weaker version. And we just smile. All the time opening her teeth. People who smiles are not people as their father told them, according to the nephew. And not people who can do something good to their life. She's just a woman. What can she do? Not only woman, a black woman. You know, she was even put there just because of her color and just because she's a woman. Biden just favor her. It was not because of Mary. That's why she's there. What am I preparing for? If I can prepare for, if I just went ahead and just won Biden, beat Biden, who is Harris? There's no need. A black woman. What am I doing with a black woman? I'll just go there and just smash only one thing and winning. And Harris was there. Oh, Father, help me. Oh, you know, they say black people are the one nearer to God. Oh, Father, help me. I'm there. Help me. I'm opening the scripture. You go to Jeremiah 32:27. I am the God of all human race. Is there anything too difficult for me to do? Father, you cannot fail me. You know I'm a black woman. Oh, I am the minority. Oh, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He prayed in the night. Papa, God, help me. I'm reading. And people are advising him on what to do. Those people are advising him. They are teaching. He said, teach me more. They are telling him all the preparing. He's reading his notes. He listened to all those lectures. He'll come back in the night. She cannot sleep. She's calling on God. Oh, God, help me. Save me. Father, help me. And the march started. The D. Bam, bam, bam. In the beginning, see the way he greeted Donald Trump. Tell me in my face. If you have something to tell me. In my face. You see what she did. It means all the advice that they gave her did not go for nothing. She listened to the advice. That's why she was giving pam, 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 pam. Even the case that President Donald Trump talked about guns, he came and corrected him. I and my vice president, we are owners of guns. And before continuing in something else again. So what do you really think about this debate? What happened? To me, basically, my own opinion, President Donald Trump is old. That's the truth about it. President Donald Trump, at a point, I felt sorry for him. Even President Biden, it was good that they took him away. When people are old, they should allow younger people. Right? Younger people can come from 25 onwards. till I was 65, then you give up, you go and rest. After 65, you go and rest. A lot of people with stronger, stronger. To continue this race now, there are many people. So to me, he is weak. You can even see that he's feeling sleepy. He's tired. His borders, 90 minutes, a long time now. Standing and talking for somebody of that age. Even President Biden was too much for him. So all these old people should sit down somewhere and not even come and train the younger people. Train from 25 to 65. There are young, able people in this country. Both parties have young people. Just teach. Anybody can learn by teaching. Let the young people just rule. That's my own opinion on President Trump. Was tired. He is old for his age. He has done well. The 4 years he did a very great job as a president. That was how many years ago? And that 4 years has passed, so he can rest. Take off his grandchildren. I don't know, what do you think about all this? He did well for his 4 years. It's at expired. Let somebody else take over. Let me see your opinion in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe and share my video.